Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Today I'm about to show you how to sidechain with delay in FL Studio. Now if you've never really heard of this method before, it's really useful for filling in empty gaps inside of your mixes. Makes those gaps sound a lot more interesting, and we can fill these gaps with either delay or reverb or whatever type of special effect plugin you want to put right in there to fill in those gaps. So let's get straight into it. How we're gonna set this up: first thing we need to do is come over here to an empty insert and place a delay on it. If you don't know what an empty insert is, it's a track that isn't routed to anything. It's just by itself. It should only be routed to pretty much just the master track, and that's it. Just come over here and add a delay, fruity delay 2. Now what we need to do is come over here to the vocal bus or your elite vocals, whatever you have that bus on, route that to this track right here, wherever you just place that delay on, right? Make your adjustments that you need to make for your delay. So in this case, I want it at 4 for my time, and I want to cut off the frequency by about 80%. Cut off the frequency by 80%. I'll leave that alone. Now, second thing we need to do on this delay track is add a fruity limiter. All right, so now we have fruity limiter on here. Next thing that we want to do is come over here to the comp button right here. So now we're in compression mode. The reason why we need to use fruity limiter is so that the compressor inside the limiter can be compressing the delay down as we're speaking, or as the audio signal is playing. But whenever there's any gaps between two pieces of the audio signal or two pieces of the vocal, the fruity limiter or the compressor will let go of that delay, and it'll just make it sound a lot more present in the mix since it's not being compressed down at all. So that's how we're going to be going on about this, and it's actually a really cool and yet really simple method. Now the next thing that we need to do over here is come to sidechain after we've already hit that, and in this case my vocal bus is right here, so you want to hit vocal bus right there, or whatever you have your lead vocals named as. So next thing we need to do is just make the proper adjustments for the compressor. So in this case, I'm gonna go for about like a 3:1 ratio, and I'm gonna do like 40 on the threshold, attack 8, release 160. That is solid. Now, since I've just set this up, we should be locked and loaded. Last thing to do is just turn this little effect right here down in the mix. Well, let's listen to it first before we turn it down. Let's listen to it, see how much we need to turn it down. Yeah. Lives versus 2022. We was popping shroom bars, smoking weed into the new. Rode around and broke. All right, everyone, that is exactly how you set up the sidechain for delay inside FL Studio. Makes our mixes sound a lot better with just this one little simple trick. Now, if you're a beginner interested in learning how to mix your vocals with stock plugins inside FL Studio, hit the link in my description and I'll give you a detailed step-by-step guide, which I can ensure will 5 times the speed in which you progress. I hope you got a lot of value out of this video, everyone. If you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next video.